Hey folks, welcome back to Walker Reviews. I am Walker. In this video, I'm going to review and talk about The Substance, perhaps my new favorite horror film from last year, actually, but also my second favorite film of 2024. Number one being Deadpool and Wolverine, which I did do a review on. So, The Substance. I've written a few notes here so I can just tell you a bit about the basic summary of the movie. The Substance is directed by Coralie Farragut. She is a French director. So this is a French film, French-American. The movie stars Demi Moore in her comeback role. Demi Moore obviously is still today one of the most well-known Hollywood actresses. Also, Margaret Qualley, who is Andie MacDowell's daughter. She's very talented too. And Dennis Quaid. The basic plot of the film is it follows Elizabeth Sparkle, played by Demi Moore. She's a former A-lister who suddenly gets fired from her fitness TV show. Because she's the age that she is, the slimy boss, played by Dennis Quaid, thinks that it's game over for her. So he basically just releases her from a job. She's a TV fitness dance instructor, almost a bit like Jane Fonda sort of videos. And so on her way home, when she leaves her former workplace, she gets involved in a car accident, gets put in the hospital, and then is approached by this young doctor that slips a note in her coat that reads, "It changed my life," and it is this little USB that says The Substance. So she goes back home, watches it, and it basically says, you are one, you are the Matrix. It's this new experimental drug that one simple injection and you are reborn, and it will produce another version of yourself that's more beautiful and more good looking and talented. But time is at stake with this. You can only switch once a week, and then you have to switch back again to your original body. So half and half. Together they are one in the same person. You with me so far? And the other self is played by Margaret Qualley, who her character's name is Sue. So she's the younger version of Demi, basically. A perfect balance. What could go wrong? It's explosive, provocative, and twisted. I'm just reading the little blurb here. The Substance marks the arrival of a thrilling visionary filmmaker, which is Coralie Farragut, who directed this masterpiece of a film. From start to finish, this film is just gets straight to the point, and I did not get bored whatsoever with this. I went to see it first time at the cinema, I believe on the release date when it came out in September last year. Its runtime is over 140 minutes, so that's clocks in just about 2 hours and 20 minutes. But blimey, it did fly by, and it's thoroughly entertaining. It just goes from one perspective to the other, and it just has a really insane third act. It just goes absolutely bananas towards the end, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you have to see this movie. If you haven't, go and see it. It takes inspirations from The Fly, Carrie, John Carpenter's The Thing, as well as Alien as well. So it is very much a body horror film. And if you're used to seeing David Cronenberg stuff, you will absolutely love this film. It's very much its own thing, but it's also gives that it takes the inspiration from other pieces of art that are just masterpieces at the end of the day. I mean, the Thing is still to this day a classic movie. The same with The Fly by David Cronenberg. I can't tell you too much, but if you've already seen it now, you would have known. But that's it. That's the basic plot of the substance. One drug, experimental drug, that produces a new version of you, and then they start to find themselves. These two people will then start to find themselves at war, and Sue realizes she wants to spend more time awake from Elizabeth. So yeah, things take a twisted, nasty turn. Its rating is it's an 18 plus rating for strong bloody violence and gory images, and it does not underestimate that rating. Not for kids. This is an adult movie. So if you see it, go and watch it, or go and pick it up on Blu-ray. Like, it's definitely must own and must watch. Blu-ray, 4K Ultra, whatever you want to choose it on. Go and watch it. You won't be disappointed. Okay, so that was my basic review of The Substance. Oh, I didn't give this a rating. I would give The Substance 10 out of 10 rating, or an awesome-tacular. Alright, folks. So yeah, like and subscribe. And I've noticed that I'm checking the YouTube analytics. I've noticed that some of you, I have a few returning subscribers and viewers, but I've noticed that quite a few of you are unsubscribed. So it would be nice to have you around. Do subscribe to the channel, because I'll post more reviews and all sorts of things. So yeah, it'd be good to see you more often. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll take care of yourselves, and see you in the next one.